we have another edition for the fish room. Nice little box, special delivery. I've been listening out all morning because it was coming via Royal Mail and I was paranoid it was going to end up in the depot, but it didn't, which is good because that would be bad. Little sign on the box saying live fish, so we know what's in there. So this is something for the fish bowl, which as you can see is looking really luscious. The growth in there is great. I might give it a trim in a week or so, but I'll let the new inhabitant settle in. So yeah, let's get him out and check he's all right, and acclimatise him, and we will do the same as with the last fish unboxing, where we will get him out as quickly as possible once he is acclimatised to the heat. Oh, fingers crossed he is all right, and the fact that I keep saying he probably gives you a big clue as to what this fish is. It's 3 months old, apparently, and by all accounts, rather beautiful. There's a little heat pack in here, which is good, and it is still warm, which is also good. Now, I've heated this bowl up to 25 degrees, which is a good temperature for this fish. Oh, they've even sent a little bit of fish food, perhaps what he is used to eating, maybe. So, yeah, in a little bit of polystyrene and a bunch of newspaper, we have, it's really well packaged. Inside this little newspaper, it's tiny as well. Careful. It's like pass the parcel. And here we go. Hey, my little Betta. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I will get some close-ups now. Looking healthy. Swimming around in there, so alive and well. I'm going to acclimatise him and we'll come back in half hour or so and release him. Here's a little close-up of him in his bag, acclimatising. 3-month-old half moon crescent Betta fish with some stunning looking colours. He's probably a bit stressed right now, but in a couple of days when he's relaxed in this tank, he is going to look awesome. Okay, so it's been about half hour now, so we are ready to put the lovely Betta into the tank. He's been acclimatising to the temperature, but that is all we're going to acclimatise him to, much as before when we unpackaged the Malawi Mbunas. So you can see his water's quite cloudy and quite dirty. There's quite a lot of fish waste in there. So as soon as we unpackage this, there's going to be a bit of a spike, and we want to get him out of that water as quickly as possible. So I'm going to try and be gentle with him as well, not just spook him too much, which is a bit difficult when it's been slightly over packaged with the sellotape as well. But we'll do our best and get him out. He's got all the space in the world to move out of the net, and he's just, there we go, he is now. Cool. Now the best thing, you get to watch them settle in. Okay, better later than never. The Nano heater has arrived for this bowl. Here's the Betta, looking lovely and swimming quite happily. This was supposed to arrive yesterday, and you ought to get this set up in time, but it didn't arrive until today, a couple of hours after the fish arrived. But it's fine, I've got the bowl up to temperature with another heater anyway, but it's just quite a bit bigger. So, this is the Nano heater from Interpret, and it's teeny tiny. It's a thermostatic heater. I needed it to be thermostatic rather than just one that raised the temperature by 5 degrees, because you could just get massive fluctuations in temperature if you just raise the temperature by 5 degrees in a basement, which gets quite warm in the winter, ironically, because all of the heating elements are down here, the pipes for the heating system. So it gets quite warm in the winter, sits at a fairly moderate 20 degrees in the summer, so a 5 degree heater would have been fine then, but yeah, it could have boiled the fish in the winter when it's more like 23, 24 degrees in here. So this is a thermostatic heater that guarantees to hold a tropical temperature of 25 degrees, no problem. It's just very straightforward bit of kit with 2 suction caps on, and I should be able to just pop it into the back of the tank and give that sort of corner there. And because of the being a bowl and all the kind of obscurities of looking for a bowl, you probably won't notice it at all. The only thing will be a slight obstruction of the wire coming out the top. So we will fit it now. First things first, get rid of the old one. This is just a spare heater that I had lying around. Just a pretty classic, also Interpret actually, Interpret Delta firm, but 25 watt, which is kind of overkill for what we're doing, and also very much bigger. So, shan't plug it in yet, but I shall get the wiring sorted out so that it's out of the way. Don't know if you can see it on camera. You can just see it on camera from this particular angle. From an angle down here you can't see it at all, which is great. And that's it. So yeah, the Interpret Nanostat heater, 10 watts. There's not really very many options out there for fish bowls. You can go overkill with 25 watts, which, you know, you run the risk of boiling your fish. You can get some 7.5 watt heaters that do what I was talking about, which only raise the temperature by 5 watts because they don't have a thermostat in them, and I think that's a bit dangerous. I will keep an eye on the temperature of this bowl because there were some reviews saying this had played up, but the majority of the reviews were very positive about this heater, so I'm sure there's probably just a couple of dud units out there. So I will let you know if I have a dud, and I will keep an eye on the temperature for the next few weeks, but that should do the trick and keep my Betta happy. So that's it for this week really, but there is one last request from you all, which is that this guy, coming into shot almost perfectly on cue, needs a name. What can we call him? Let me know in the comment section below. Ash.